What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel for the rundown today. Mandalorian, Season 3, Episode 5, Chapter 21, The Pirate. Episode 5, right? Yeah. Welcome back, everybody in the chat. I don't know. What's going on, Anthony? How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, man. Even though it's 1 hour later for me now. So, this is when I regret not doing this on my channel because if it was on my channel, I could just get you out of bed an hour earlier. And now,
I'm sorry.
now I have to stay up an hour.
I'm sorry. I feel terrible. Look, you're trying to make me out to be the villain right at the start of the show? Come on, dog. Yeah, time changes hurt us a little bit. Me for a different reason. I've changed my working schedule, so I work nights now and day, and so my sleep's been a little messed up. So apologies if my eyes are not opening today because I'm a little tired. And poor Anthony has to stay up an hour late, and we already know he does secret missions all over the globe for some network, so he's already not getting enough sleep. So I'm sorry, Anthony. But we have our crew in the chat to spur us on and
awesome.
fire us up. Look, we've got the number one most inspiring positive comment guy, Andre, in the house on
guy.
time. First time here. First time.
First time here.
Then we got the artist himself, Renz. He's awake. Hawkboy, my sidekick. Poster of us two coming soon to a store near you. Then you're here. Trying to act like you're here early. Hiding in the comments there, you bastard.
Hiding
Hit the like button. Thank you, Renz. Then we got our masterful slide grabber, Often Studios in the house. Thank you for the hit the like button because Iron Logan is late. Oh, I was late, was I? Huh? No, I think it was Anthony. I have an issue with the slides this week often, and I don't know if it's your fault or my fault because I have no idea about anything, but they all come out a little small, so I'll let you guys know when it comes up. I don't know if that's how I converted it or if they're just smaller size pictures, but I'll let you know. I'll show you.
Weird. Maybe just trying to steal off his thunder.
No. Like I said, it could be my fault how I converted them, but man, you know, I'm basic. I'm a basic B. I don't put yourself down. No, all the shots were great. What have we got here? Andre still missing Mike, Talia. Oh, yeah, see, there we go. And Twin Peaks.
Mama, Twin Peaks.
Oh, we got AJ in the house. What's up, brother? Thanks for being here. Channel member. Bob Dylan, what's going on?
Hello, Mr. Bob.
Yeah, mate.
Bob did an unboxing. I think it was yesterday, right?
He did.
J&D unboxing. It's a Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight. That carbon fiber. I'm like, did I never, like, whenever all the Hot Toys and all the statues and everything have the carbon fiber on the chest, I'm like, man, I need to rewatch the film because I didn't notice the difference in color as much in the film. Yeah. Crazy. Very cool, though. I hope you're happy with the pickup there, sir, and thank you for being here. We have William Owens in the house. What's up, William? Always love that cat picture.
Oh, talking about unboxings, I ordered my first statue, but it's a
what?
a 1/7 statue, so it's a small one. I'll show it when it comes here.
Hell yeah! He's getting into the statue game.
No. It's the only one I'll ever get. I think it's the only one I'll ever get.
Oh, thanks, Bob. Sounds like John is feeling a bit run down.
Oh, the puns.
Nice.
Renz, you were slow on that one.
Yeah, Renz, because he's awake too early. Mike's in the house. Hey, guys, and Rocket.
Oh, shit, yeah. You're right.
What's going on? I usually can't
Shiny's back.
It takes me ages to get to see these shows, but I'm all caught up with Mando now, so I can listen to you without spoilers. Yay, what's up? Thanks for being here live, mate. Appreciate it.
Welcome back.
I'm excited to talk about this episode, everybody. I was pretty hyped up watching it, let's just say. I did go back for a second viewing.
And talking about hyped up, if you haven't seen The Bad Batch, this season was awesome. So
nice.
I think it's worth a watch because they'll bring all the series together, I think.
Damn it. I'm already so far behind. Yeah. Damn you. And your logic. You've been making me expend extra time on things this week, especially with.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sometimes less is more.
Uh, AJ says, I
Yeah,
set the
no, AJ, it's like a
statue.
real small statue. I don't think you could even call it like a statue. You should call it a figurine, I think. So, and
That's
it'll
what she
just
said.
be one. It'll just be one.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Nah,
Coming from
this will
you.
really be one.
Coming from you.
I don't have the space for statues, for actual
I don't
statues. This
believe
is
you.
like a
You don't have the space
statuette,
for anything. For
a
anything you have.
mini statue. Yeah, I know, I know.
You have a store because you don't have room. So I think it'll be fun. Ren says 4 hours of sleep. I'm a bit slow.
Damn,
I feel
4 hours of sleep. We drawing.
Look, Hawk Boy and Hawk Guy, we ride. We ride
Yeah,
or
you're
die.
right.
No sleep.
You never
Here he
stop
is,
at
look.
just
Boom.
one. Yeah, I will.
No.
I will.
The
I will stop at one.
See, Bob's calling it straight away.
He is. He is.
Oh, thank you for the comment there, Shiny
Oh,
Shiny.
thanks,
Both your
man.
displays. Class. Appreciate that, brother. Mine
Yeah,
is
mine is.
actually in disarray at the moment. I'm moving things around.
Yeah, mine is everything but class. You should see it over here. It's like a
Anthony can't
minefield.
even walk. Anthony has
Yeah.
a pull-up bar from the roof that he leaps from the doorway, grabs onto that, swings, and then lands into the chair. Remember, he is a special agent. He has no room on the floor.
Yeah,
That's why
it's
if he drops an accessory, it disappears forever into the
yeah.
void.
People break necks here. So
Oh man, his kids can't get into the room because they can't walk in the room. He's got it
first
set
of
up
all,
perfectly.
they're not allowed. Second of all, it's a hazard.
It's definitely a hazard. That's classic. Well, let's get into it. It was a
Yeah.
fun episode. Now, I will just pre-frame this. Our episodes might be a little bit shorter for the next coming shows that we do, just while we're adjusting to our time differences and sleep, and also that Mando, it's just one show we're covering and not two. So we do apologize if the shows aren't as long as normal, but we'll be trying to keep it, within an hour if we can, just for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, Anthony gets carried away and goes on a tirade of villainy for something.
As I
don't
do.
as he does.
Tirade
Occasionally.
of film.
You've been known to do it.
I have.
You've been known to do it.
Yeah.
You have been. Oh, we have a special stop by. Stop by, Loco Lou. What's going on, brother?
Lookaloo.
I haven't talked to you for ages. Damn. Man,
Yeah.
life gets busy. Hope you're
It's
well,
been a
mate.
while,
Hope you're
Loco.
crushing it. It has been a while. Damn. I hope all is well,
Thanks for
though,
being
mate,
here.
with you and the fam. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. All right, let's do it. Episode 5. Yeah, I'm going episode 5. Chapter 21. I like to write the chapters because I like that they do the chapters.
Cool.
The Pirate. Let's bring up the first slide, and where we start, let's just get straight into it, Anthony. We can talk about how we feel throughout the pitches.
Yeah.
Loco says Mando has been great. Yes, I've been enjoying it, and I'm loving the story that's opening up. Which brings us to our first slide, and you'll see what I mean often with the size of them. They all just seem to, when I converted them, pop up a little bit smaller than normal, just like that. So, not the biggest issue, but
Yeah.
if I'm doing something wrong, let me know.
That's fine.
But when it kicks off, we come back to this planet, tying in everything kind of from the first episode. What did you think about that, Anthony? What were you thinking when we first kicked back off with Creed?
Yeah. So with Creed, we're gonna call him Creed.
I don't know. It just came out of there. You know how I do. With grief.
Yeah. So I think it was cool. We go back to the planet. It kind of feels like home now, doesn't it? Especially after this episode, it feels like home. So it was cool
Well, it definitely
seeing
is
Carl
now.
Weathers again. High Magistrate
High
of
Magistrate.
Navarre 7 at this point. I still wonder if we would have seen Cara Dune in this scene hadn't it been for Twitter, or was it Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat? I don't know. I think it was
Yes.
Twitter. But still wondering how that would be. But now we see like Gorian Shard, who is I think he's the pirate boss of Fane, right? Who got into trouble and who got shot by Beef Carter and Mando. So he's not happy. He's not happy. And Creed kind of tries to play
He's
his
the
poker
original.
hand. Yeah, he tries to play his poker hand, saying that New Republic will back him up. But
Hmm.
Gordon Shard isn't having it. He knows that he's bluffing. He's going to shoot up the town.
Yeah. He means business. He
Yeah,
definitely means business. I
he
love
does. He
actually
does.
the confidence of Grief though, and I think um, I love that. But like that's what you got to do. You got to be that guy. If you're
Yeah,
in a position like that, you got to be that guy. You got to call that bluff.
yeah.
Um, and I look. All I'm saying. Hot Toys. Can we get this version of Grief with the little robots that hold up the robe, and
Yeah,
I
that
think
was cool. It was
a
cool.
desk and chair like pack. Having him sit at the desk. Imagine in your display, you could have him sitting at the desk. You could have Mando standing there like they're talking, like he's come to him for a mission or whatever.
Yeah,
I think that would be an epic display. But this setup, because he's a baller with this setup, and he deserves it.
yeah.
I was just thinking before. I'm like, man, he's in some of my favorite movies as a kid. Rocky, Predator. Come on now,
True, true.
come on now. He's the man. What are the guys saying here? So, yes, I was getting corrected. Grief car guy. I do know it's Grief, but he's also agreed to me. That's one of my favorite movies as a kid. Rocky 4 broke my heart. Odd, haven't changed anything. Maybe Instagram compressed it. Yeah, I don't know, mate. They did arrive differently. So they came like all bunched up, all the pictures when you send them as opposed to separately. So I don't know if that was something that it did to condense the images. Either way, they still look crisp. AJ is saying he should have had a boxing match with this bride. Would have been you would have taken him out. Come on,
Yeah, it would have taken that.
you would have taken out the guy. Bride King looks like George the volcano from the Volvic. Is it Volvic mineral water ads?
So I
Nice.
don't know that because we don't have it over here. So, but
Yeah,
if you could share a picture with, that would be appreciated.
yeah. Look, Andre. Oh man, often has been picking up John's screenshot technical skills. Freaking out. Every time. All right, we'll see you
Whatever.
soon. Yeah, it's most likely me, but it's true.
Shots
It's
fired.
most likely me. Damn you, Andre. Look, I was glad that with this start, I was glad they came back here. And when I saw him, I'm like, okay, they're tying it together. That's cool. I was
Yeah.
thinking maybe IG-11 would come into it at
Yeah,
some
I was
point.
hoping for IG-11 to be honest, but
Yeah,
because why set that up? But I'm
I
still
still think
hoping
he's
they will
coming.
pair it off. Yeah, still hoping.
Yeah, I still think he's coming. What do you guys think in the chat? Do you think he's still coming? I think he's still coming. Then we go to the shot of the pirate ship. I thought the ship looked really cool. It reminded
Yeah.
me. It actually reminded me of a pirate ship in a way with that
Oh, it
front.
reminded me of a bird, a Boyd.
Oh yeah, yeah, I can
Yeah,
see that. A Boyd.
I want my
Definitely,
Boyd.
actually. Yeah, I love how this guy's just like he just starts shooting instantly,
Yeah.
like just yep, no hesitation,
Yeah, so this is
shooting
like the
instantly.
exact opposite of Dragon Ball Z, where they say like, yeah, I'm going to destroy this planet in 5 seconds, and it takes like 6 episodes.
That sounds about right. Yeah, this guy just got straight into it. I'm like, all right, at
Yeah,
least they're getting into
yeah,
it. Like, yeah. And then we have just to think this. Let's go back to think this guy's shooting up a whole planet because one of his guys wanted to drink in a school. Come on now,
yeah,
come on now. Rain, fire. It did remind me of that actually.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I think IG-11 would back. Yeah, he'll be back. I think so.
I hope so.
Yeah. The ship did look good. Got nothing bad to say about the show's visuals.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they.
yeah. Except this, because this is like everyone that's been evacuated, right?
Well, that's why. That's why I put. That's why I picked this one. Let's talk about it.
That was kind of sad. That was kind of sad.
There's no way this many people could run the size of that city. That
Yeah,
where they were was way bigger than what the amount of people are here.
yeah.
Unless you want to assume lots of people got killed or other people scattered on other sides of the city, and these are just the people from where he was.
It
You know,
felt
you know what I
like
mean?
this
Like
should be everyone. Yeah,
it
it
felt like
felt like
that.
there should be
Okay, but I'm
more.
trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
True, true.
I'm trying to give, in my mind, other people from the city ran off to other sides. You know, they're not all coming from one side of the city to the other side to run away with these guys. They'd run away from somewhere else, surely. You would think.
Yeah, because
But yes,
why run
they
away
should
with the
show.
city's leader?
Yeah, but if he's on the other side of town and the
True,
city's getting
true,
blown
true,
up, you're
true.
not going to run through the war zone. You're going to run off to the side,
Yeah,
out into
but
the
when I
desert.
watched it, it felt kind of weird.
It did. What do you guys in the chat think about this one? Because did you think, oh, is this all the people? And are you explaining to yourself, like I am to myself, that they just ran off in different directions, or maybe lots got killed? Because there's not a lot of people to run a city. If he's the High Magistrate and they're balling and they've done all this, they've brought the city up with this many people. Come on now,
Yeah.
you need more than that. And there's what does Andre say now? I'm sure this is going to be a nice comment for me. It's like a fire drill. They had all different assignment for reading points.
Yeah, so Andre's turning
right.
into sarcastic comment guy.
It was due.
Yeah.
It was due. I just noticed Ren's new two pictures. He's got
Swamp
Moth
Thing.
and
Yeah,
both there.
he kind of is Swamp Thing, right?
Yeah, he is Swamp Thing. He looked cool though. I thought he did.
Yeah.
All the writing is quite poor. Well, just let's stop. Let's go down our thought process. Yeah, it felt small to me too. Yeah, it's not a lot of people. Not a lot of people. Reminds me of Skyrim, how they have cities full of 30 people and a district with 5 buildings. Yeah, that's what it felt like. Straight up. Anyway, he gets there, he sends out the message, which is pretty cool. To Angry Papa.
Mr. Kim.
Federation
Mr.
dude. Kim.
Pull some young
Federation dude. Yes. I don't know if anybody saw, he actually had a chat with Jeddah on his channel not long ago. Jeddah
cool.
Patrol. Really good chat.
Yeah, I saw that
very
they
cool.
were going to have it, but I didn't. Wasn't able to check
very
it out.
cool. I think William, did you, if you're here still, William, I think William got to talk to him, actually.
Oh, dude,
at the end of the episode. Yeah.
That is cool.
Cool to see him, though. I quite like him. I follow his channel. He's really cool.
Yeah, and I love that he's
so
actually like a Star Wars fan, and he was so glad to be in Mandalorian now. Reprisal.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Hell yeah. And getting a bigger role, and like, because we've seen him throughout the show, it just worked nicely, I thought.
Yeah.
All this whole sequence, I thought was great how it tied it into the other episode with Dr. Pershing. It makes a little bit more sense now, because when I rewatch Mando, because their show so short, it doesn't take me long to rewatch a season. So when I'm watching it in conjunction with each other, I think it's going to tie together nicely.
Yeah, I think so as well. And it ties into Rebels because we get to see Zeb for the first time in live action. Mm-hmm. That was pretty cool.
Which is...
So in the last slide, Gaga sends the hologram to Tiva, asking for help. And Tiva says, "Yes, Gaga, I will do sneak attack."
Yes, like sneak attack. Nice. He will. There he is. What a baller. Look at him. Balling.
Yeah.
So I just want to catch up on what's Leighton saying. What's up, Leighton? Thanks for being here. And the gang. Dang, I missed these streams. It has been a while. Glad I could pop in today. Legend. Good to have you back, mate.
Yeah, welcome back. Is it because of daylight savings that you're able to come now, or doesn't it work that way over there?
No, we get daylight savings. Not in Western Australia. But I think Leighton's in Queensland, right? So I think he would.
Yeah.
Leighton's at Queensland, so I'm sure it's changed as well recently. But it would have gone back. Is it earlier now for you? I can't remember. Always stuff it up. Yeah. He didn't do a sneak attack. He just pointed off to Din. Says often. He went to the right man. Yeah. He did. And then we'll get to this picture. Let's just say.
Wait. Go back first. Because
what?
Us getting Zeb is pretty important. Right?
Oh, yes, Zeb. Yeah, let's go back to that. But I'm not as up to date with his
Rebels. Yeah.
History, so if you can fill us in.
So this is really interesting because we've seen the what are the names again? The sky whales, the space whales. What are the names again? Often will. Or Michael will tell us. But we've seen those, and they already tie into Rebels with Ezra and Thrawn. And now we get Zeb as well. So I was kind of thinking, because you have this kid, Ezra Bridger, who
Mm-hmm.
is with the Jedi, Kanan, and Zeb, and they're all on this, on this ship together. And there's also
Mm-hmm.
Sabine, who is a Mandalorian there. So now I'm kind of thinking, will we see Sabine as well? Because we've already
Mm-hmm.
had a link to Thrawn, to Ezra, to Zeb, and we've seen Beskar now in the ship rescuing Moff
Yes.
Gideon. So I'm kind of thinking they're setting up Sabine. And I was thinking that when we saw all the different kind of Mandalorians in the cave with all the different
Mm-hmm.
colored armors for the first time, I was thinking they did that to make Sabine's armor a bit more believable in this Mandalorian
Mm.
space. Um, so that's what I'm thinking the Beskar will be, but I'm curious to see which route they go.
Yeah, I'm actually super excited because I've been hearing more about this character. I need to do a
Yeah.
little bit more research, but I think often says down here, Sabine's been cast in
Yeah, yeah,
Ahsoka.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think she
She has
has.
been.
I think she has, which is really cool. And he
Yeah.
looked great. I thought that the CGI was really good on him. Now we have, is
Was it
it
CGI, do you
dragons?
think? Or was it part practical, part CGI? Because it looked really good.
Uh, I don't know. Actually, to be
Yeah, me
fair,
neither. Me neither.
at first I thought it was CGI, but it's a big dude. If it's a big
Yeah.
dude playing him, he's massive. Um, Now, is this Dragon Sithy? That's a cool name. It's sad that Mando
Cool.
actor got fired. There's a chain here.
It's like
So
Shinikano,
now
right?
it's not about that Mando Din Dragon. And then so who will be the new Mandalorian star? And Grogu is leaving. You're playing mind games with us, but thank you for being here.
Yeah. Thanks for being here.
Yeah. So you guys never seen the Rebels before? Go watch the series, you idiots. Thank you. Anthony's seen it. I have not. Straight to the point. Looks practical to me. It says shiny, shiny. Okay.
I don't know, but it looked really good.
Uh,
It looked really good.
yeah, it did look really good.
Yeah.
Zeb is
Yeah.
cool, but that fits with others coming soon. It's a huge setup for the future, which is
Yeah,
really
going
cool.
into Ahsoka, then going into Thrawn.
Mm. No, Pedro did get fired. He's saying it's all over the internet. I haven't seen anything. We'll
I haven't
see.
seen it either. No.
Yeah, I doubt Pedro's getting fired.
Yeah.
That'd be
Oh,
terrible for the
it's
show.
April Fool's. It has been April Fool's, right? So maybe.
It is April Fool's. It
So
is
maybe.
April Fool's. Are you April Foolsing us? Are you trolling us? Enter Ezra and Thrawn after 7 more filler episodes and side quests.
Oh, don't be like that, Bob.
Bob, the adventures. The adventures are the fun part. Getting sassy. Getting sassy with John
Yeah,
is
you
my
should
job.
you should play the muhaha on Andre on his filling theme.
Bloody hell. I'm too slow. You know how slow I am. Bloody hell, Andre. Bob says, I still love the show. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
Man, that's cool. I know that I actually listened, and I think what's his name was in the background. There's a few little Easter eggs in this scene. People in the background sitting around. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
your audio's breaking up again.
Audio's breaking up.
Yeah, it's fine now.
Better, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
it's good
Filoni
now,
was in the
it's good now.
background. What I was trying to say was,
wow,
Filoni was
where?
in the background on this.
Dude, I didn't even
Somewhere
see
in the background. Yeah, you
That's fine.
got. Yeah, sassy comment guy. Heard Star Wars: The Old Republic will be a new Disney series. Interesting. Old Republic. Andre says John is as slow as he is skilled with screenshots. Damn.
You should follow that with take that as you will.
Take that as you will, which I will produce and make a true Star Wars. Oh wow!
Yeah, so either
Getting off the rails.
you're very skilled with screenshots and slow, or you're really not slow.
Look,
really not
guys,
good with
I have a
screenshots.
highlight reel. I have a highlight reel out there somewhere. Skeen, Andor. That's a highlight reel. Okay, there's others. There's
Yeah,
There's party bro husband
yeah.
peeking through, watching the wife. I've got some classics. Come on. Shiny says, I'm not a massive Star Wars fan, but I've really enjoyed The Mandalorian so far. Even Book of Boba wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
Lol.
so I think it
He says.
helps seeing it, it helps the Book of Boba experience if you're not a massive Star Wars fan, especially if you're not a massive Boba Fett fan, because Boba Fett had
Mm,
like this legend of the most badass person ever, and in Book of Boba he wasn't quite that. So if
mm,
you were a big fan of Star Wars, that could have been a big disappointment seeing Boba Fett in there. But if not,
mm,
I guess Boba Fett is pretty good content.
mm. I just had those few episodes that I really enjoyed. Other than that, it's just more
With the Mandalorian.
no, yeah, with Mando.
With Mando, yeah.
Episode 2 was good. I don't know, just it felt like some poor. It was more the quality of how they wrote it and made it. It was like the slow bikes and the gang. I don't know, the gang of kids. It just those bits didn't work for
And
me.
the
Anyway,
twirl.
I digress.
Yeah. The
The
most
12.
twirl.
Let's get
Yeah.
back. Let's get back to this bit. So we have. So we come back to what's her name again? I forget. I can't fucking remember.
G86?
Um, G86. Yes, but what's her name with Moff? With Moff Gideon. I can't remember her name. Often, can
I
you
don't
say for
remember what
him?
the name is there.
Yeah. Anyway, he comes to pass on the message. I love the Tim Meadows cameo, coming in playing a character.
Yeah.
I used to watch him a lot on Saturday Night Live. So, what do you think of this? Do you think this is setting up that the new Republic getting too bogged down in too many like bureaucracy that's going to be their fall?
Yeah, no, so this is setting up G86 to be like Agent Smith. She's everywhere.
She is. She is.
Right
She is.
place, right time to scoop everything up. Yeah.
She is. But
Yeah.
it's showing us that she's deliberately inserting herself and making sure that she's what's the word, like causing chaos, I guess, making sure things
Yeah.
are going the way
She's
that
like
they want them to.
Jedi mind tracking the colonel without actually Jedi mind tracking him.
That's right. So I guess because like she started like she obviously knows all their shit because she's interjecting that um they're not a part of Navarro's not a part of the guild or whatever. They
Yeah.
didn't sign so it shows you that the way this new republic's also going to be is they're not really going to they're not really going to help, or they're not competent enough, I don't think, or they're
Yeah,
too
it's pretty much the
stretched.
same as the Empire. Either you side with us, or you don't get any protection. Good luck.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Bob, coming through.
Yeah,
Often
Elia.
you're fired. Elia Kane, played by Kathy O'Brien, also Jura in Quantumania. Yeah, she's jacked. Actually, she was jacked in Quantumania.
Yeah.
I did see that. It hasn't Kobe records. Oh man, they did not.
Yeah.
They did not. She's there to push the Imperial travel biscuit propaganda to boost sales for the Imperial Snack Corp.
Yeah, we missed
That would
you,
be an
Shiny.
excellent. That would be an excellent, excellent explanation.
Shiny is also been with us
Her
since
abs made it best guy.
Moon Knight, right?
Pretty sure, yeah. Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Damn. Moon
That's
Knight
the
figure
beginning.
mustn't be too
That's the
far from
beginning.
coming out, right? That was the beginning.
Yeah.
Day one. But I still enjoyed, I enjoyed how they brought these characters together, how they're pushing the story along, and tying it all together, because I'm assuming that's going to have more to play. With bringing back Moff Gideon and such. But then we move on to, he's realized he can't get any help there, so he's come to Mando. And I didn't know this, but I like how when he gets there, he's like, I know you're going to move. And it's cool how they tied in R5, that he kind of contacted him, but that's got to like scare Mando. Like, man, you can't trust. That's why you can't trust these
he
droids,
didn't
bro.
trust. Yeah,
Legion.
he's becoming all paranoid again. Back to being old Mando.
You know, it would have been epic if Mando just turned around. Oh, not
Shot
even
him.
turned around without looking.
Shot
Just
him.
shot it. Just pulled his gun out, put over to the side, busted cap.
It
in
would have
the
made
headlight.
sense though. Just point blank shooting him.
Yeah. It just freaking snitched on
Yeah.
their location. They could have got them killed.
And then Grover Force pushing him further. That would have been epic. Maybe they, they can just do some post edit stuff to add it.
Yeah. The DVD.
Yeah.
Put it out on DVD. Extra content.
And then play the
But it was cool.
Hawkeye Strikes Again bit.
I've retconned it. Mando just shoots R5. He don't play around with snitches. But that's cool how when came and told him, and he's like, it's your old friend, and then because it is Grief Karga in their history, it makes sense for the Mando to want to go back and help him out.
Friend
Another
and
side
enemy, to be
quest.
honest.
Yeah, and I did like that. How that brought it back to the first episode.
Yeah.
R5. Shani says R5 is useless droid.
Most
He is.
useless droid.
Then, because of the message, they didn't kill him. He got to leave. He's still alive. He'll probably be back at some point, I would say, whether it's in this season or another season. Then we come to Mando giving the speech, which I thought was
With
really
a talking
cool.
stick. I think they never
With the
introduced a
talking
talking stick, did they?
I don't think I've seen it before. But then again, I
Yeah.
don't think we've really seen a scene like this where they're all together. What do you think that... And guys in the chat, let us know what you think. What do you think that... Like, I was trying to think about what the armorer... Like, what her status is. Because she's not like the leader, but she is the leader, if that makes sense.
Like the
Like,
religious
she's trying to...
leader.
Yeah, so she's like a high level person that they all follow, but she's trying to find someone to lead them. I'm like, you're the leader in a way. It just
Yeah, but
shows her
she's
status,
like
but they
she's
have to
like
use
the leader
her.
of this cult. She's not the
Yeah,
leader
that's true.
all Mandalorians.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and it's kind of like leader, but more. I think the way they mystify her is pretty cool.
They do, yeah, I do like that, and just the way she speaks actually is really interesting.
Maybe we should introduce like the talking stick. Whenever you have the
We
stick,
could
you
do
get
that.
to speak.
Often says Teva, I've tried with 10 Meadows. Din Navarro is your problem now. I'm gonna go find a needed. What is it? A needed in
Needle
a
in a
haystack.
haystack.
Oh, yeah,
Of a
missing
mission.
shit. Yeah, he's just that good. Like,
It's just that
if weapons are their religion and she makes them, she's like the Pope or Prime Minister. Yeah, that's true. She's the armorer, and she creates the best. Like she bends the best. I
she
can't
bends
talk.
she bends the best
She
like
bends
Beckham.
I remember that movie.
Yeah,
We're
so
old.
she would be like a pope if the pope made like AK-47s.
Well, Beskar's their religion, and she can bend it to her will. So she's kind of like, I guess that kind of really ties in with the religious aspect of it, which I quite like. I think that's cool. Because is she the only one who can make the armor?
No,
And if
because
she
there
is,
were a
what
lot
happens when
of
she
those
does?
furnaces. So I think she said there were like maybe like 190 or something. I don't remember, but
Yeah.
it felt like there were loads. And now she says now it's just the one. Or maybe
But no,
two,
what
because
I
she had
mean
one,
though,
yeah.
what I mean is her. If she gets killed, who's going to be the armorer?
Yeah,
Like,
no
who's-
one, I think.
Who has the skill? Yeah,
Or maybe
So
she
if
has
she
an
dies, they're
apprentice.
done.
I don't know.
yeah. She needs an apprentice. She definitely needs an apprentice. It's under the helmet.
What? Who's that?
Under Heavy Mando. I think that's maybe the guy under Heavy Mando.
No, I think armor.
Um,
Someone, yeah.
oh,
Don't get Bob didn't start it on John Wick.
oh my god.
Bob Dylan is like the resident John Wick expert at this point.
Yes. I still need to see number 4. I haven't had a chance to go. It's killing me. It's killing me. I want to say it. Now, what did you think about Heavy Mando getting up there? And
Yes, so the
I mean,
first
I thought he was
seconds,
gonna turn good, right?
well, the first seconds I actually thought that he was going to say no. But then I remembered
Oh.
the episode before, and then yeah, of course,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to
Yes.
pull through for
He's going to
Mando.
back him.
Yeah,
He's going to back him. And that's what, again, I was like, okay, so that's why they did that last episode.
yeah. With the
To have
Boyd.
him in his dead again with the Boyd. And Mando had to save him. Her hammer actually looks like the Mandalorian visor.
Oh, like a T.
Yeah, in a
Maybe.
way.
Maybe.
Yeah. I could tell you like that. Is that what you're saying, Shani? Yeah, that's cool. Here we go. When is the rundown on John Wick 4? Damn it.
Yeah, so he shot people, and then he shot people, and then he shot people.
Yeah. I wonder how many people he killed in this new movie. I would love to know. I'm sure it's a lot.
I don't know. I still need to see John Wick 4.
Yeah, I still need
I don't
to
know
see it.
why, but I'm excited seeing John Wick 4 at home than I am in the theater, and normally it's the other way around.
Really?
I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why.
Renz is going to see it later. He can't
Cool.
wait. Man,
Cool.
I've just been wanting to, but we've just been flat out with our schedule. We haven't been able to find time. Killing me. And Keanu's like one of my favorite actors ever. He's just like the best. So I need to show him some love. I need to go.
You need to do DM him.
So then they set up the mission. I should DM.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I haven't seen it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Keanu. Come on, post up.
Imagine that.
I threw this. Yeah, I threw this one in here because I liked I like them all getting ready for battle. You got Mando way in the back, hanging by his plane because he's a cowboy. He doesn't stand with the group; he stands on his own because that's what he does.
That's what he does.
Yeah. And what were you thinking about this whole getting ready for action scene? Because I could feel like, okay, something's coming.
Yeah.
Getting ready.
Yeah, no, this was fun, right? Getting the group ready. Getting
From
hyped.
here on, there's a lot of getting hyped for battle.
Yeah.
I want to know your guys' opinions as well on the action sequences in this. Were we happy? Were you happy with how the action was? Because I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, better than the last episode with the bird. Because that kind of felt clunky when they landed and when Heavy Mando or Lazy Mando was trampling over the nest. I like this episode a lot better.
Yeah, I thought it was filmed better.
Yeah,
and it just was smoother. It was a lot
was
smoother.
Carl Weathers who directed this one also? Because he did last episode, right?
Yeah, I actually don't know. Chat, can you let us know who directed this episode? I thought it was Bryce Dallas Howard, but I think she might be the next one.
I don't know.
Or was it her this episode?
Could be.
What are they saying? Andre says, I know it's not anyone's cup of tea, but Picard Season 3 has been as enjoyable as Andor for me. Whoa.
Yeah, this is like the third person who mentions Picard now. I didn't even see Season 1. So would I need to see Season 1 and 2 of Season 3 to make sense? Or it doesn't really matter?
Yeah, let us know. Andre also says, Yard Sale Mandos assemble. That's kind of what it's like. I don't know why, but I feel like the other Mandos... I agree. I think all the other Mandos don't feel as competent to me yet.
They don't look as competent either.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
With their tattered up armor. You got Mando blinging. Mando blings, bro. Heard nothing but great things on Season 3. Just never seen any of the...
shows, really.
Shows. The guy who did the Spider-Verse.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
That's cool.
So Bryce Dallas Howard, I think, is the next episode then. And her episodes have been great. So I want to see the next one. That's going to be epic. Shiny says, it's nice to see the Mandalorians winning fights. Exactly. Seeing them as badass really helps add to their legend, which is why I never liked prequels, because it makes Jedi look useless.
Useless.
There you go. Useless. Oh, look, Andre says, I only watched Season 3, but I was taken by surprise by how good it was. There you go. Peter Ramsey is the guy's name who directed this episode.
Yeah, it was well done.
It was cool. It was well done. All right, so then let's get into it. They're planning for their mission. They're getting hyped up. There we are. I'm just going to add some more slides. Do you want to talk
Yeah,
about this
yeah.
whole? I like these scenes in Bo's ship. I love her ship. It's epic.
Yes. So next to the armor, she's like the informal leader of this clan at the moment, right? Because everyone listens to her
Mm.
ever since.
Hmm.
Uh, I think ever since she rescued the kid, maybe even before. At
Hmm.
least the kid. Yeah. And everyone takes her orders. Um, and I think they are kind of acknowledging her lineage and the fact
Hmm.
that she's with them at the moment. So that's pretty cool to see. And they have like
Yeah.
the only two ships in the on the planet, right? Mando and her.
Yeah. 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 You know what I will say, the when we get into the action sequences with the
Yeah,
planes, her and Mando kicking ass flying around is really cool.
yeah,
Like they're really building Mando up to be an old, like a very skilled pilot. Because
yeah,
you didn't see that as much with the Razor Crest, although he did great things with the Razor Crest. I think they're really like he's more of like just when he's like he's above you, he's below you, he's just
yeah, yeah,
busting
yeah, yeah.
cabs, just slicing through people. I do have enjoyed that, which
Yeah.
makes me want Hot Toys to do his ship more so. I'm like,
You think they're going to do it like an N1
we
Starfighter?
need it. Bob, I want to know what Bob thinks. Bob, do you think they're going to do it? He also says, seeing the airdrop scene made me scream with joy, which would be this scene here. It was
Yeah,
pretty epic.
that
It
was
was
cool.
pretty epic. I was actually going to make this the thumbnail of the stream originally, but it just didn't look right.
Yeah, so I've been collecting or waiting for Bo-Katan and the rest of the owls,
Mm,
and having them together with a couple of Death Watch Mandos, and I'm really hyped to do that now
hmm.
because of this drop
Yeah,
scene. Exactly
it,
because of this, because of the
it was
drop
very
scene.
cool.
Yeah,
It was very cool to see. It was very, very, very cool. And just good to see, like you said, them kicking ass. We got Lukage in the house. What's going on? Hi, all. I agree. It was nice to see Mando's winning fights. Yeah.
yeah,
They need to be a bit more badass.
yeah.
That's for sure. That shot of the ship in hyperspeed to Navarro was so dope. It was. That was cool. Oh, that video you sent me, I didn't get a chance to upload it. Otherwise, I would have put it on. I'll put it on next week because that was actually epic. Sorry, I'm useless, but we all know that. Bob says if Hot Toys makes another 1/6, if Hot Toys stuff for that with a predator, I'll buy you one.
And he will.
I
Don't call Bob Dylan on a bluff or call you something. He's
oh god.
insane.
Okay, look, I'm just going to take
He's
a moment.
insane.
I'm just going to speak to Hawk guy here. Come on, Hot Toys. The Starfighter is literally a character in the show right now. The
He
reason why I
is.
brought that up is because he's doing a lot of action in the ship. They're doing a lot of flying around. They're busting a lot
Yeah.
of caps. There's a lot of action in the ship. It's I think there's more of a chance of them making that than the Razor Crest. I would think
Yeah.
because of size.
True. True.
And Bob, you don't need to. That is very kind of you, but I just want them to release it. Shani says he's been super effective in combat this season. The two med death experiences in the mines of Mandalore excluded. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He still kicked their ass in the end, though. I'm still wanting the.
He
waiting
also
for the
used this in
DeLorean.
that
All the
episode,
issues.
dude. He needed rescuing twice.
Stop worrying about Mando needing to be rescued. It's okay. He's just giving other people a time to shine. Okay, don't pick on him. Yeah, yeah.
It's my
With the
job to
issues, I
make you
mean that.
shine.
The issues will happen. Issues will happen, but I think they'd have to give you. If you get it from a reputable place, you can always
Imagine
get it.
getting like the N1 Starfighter in the chrome you did Mando with. That would be cool, right?
Yeah, that would be so cool. Near death, not mid death. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. You have to rub Hawkeye's helmet and it'll work. Okay, wait, rubbing Hawkeye's helmet. Hot Toys, release the N1 Starfighter, please. I don't care. I just need it. Do it.
And then you buy it and it won't fit through the door. That would
Yeah,
be
I'll have nowhere to
hilarious.
put it. I don't care.
I'll just
I don't
sleep
care.
outside. I'll just sleep outside.
I actually just got the blurg in Mando on the blurg, and it's actually massive. And Mila hopped on top. She's like, "I'm going to ride it," and I'm like, "It actually looks like you could ride it, like a horse."
Oh man,
So
if one
yeah,
of mine does that, I'll just swat them all.
you savage. Uh, pause. Oh, did we pause?
No.
Did we freeze? If Hot Toys do the M1, they gotta include angry Grogu tapping on the glass to go faster. That'd be cool. Oh
Angry
man, I
Greg.
think they gotta do it. They gotta do it. Just do it. Do a limited release. You do unlimited releases with this Disney 100 Iron Man, whatever it is. Do a limited release. Do like 500
Dude,
or
I'm not
something.
even
1,000.
sure yet if that's. At first, I thought it might even be like an April Fool's joke, that Iron Man 7, but I think it's real, right?
It's real.
Yeah. They could have teased us
It's
with
real.
the N1 Starfighter as April Fool's joke.
No, that would cause uproar. Jesus Christ! But a limited release for a
Imagine.
vehicle like that would be sick. Then you don't have to.
I think it'll just end up being Yoast doing it. Don't you think?
I don't know. I mean, I hope he does. I hope someone does.
Working sucks.
Oh, S-Beam, I feel you, brother.
Sucking beauty.
I feel you. I feel you, mate. Hope it goes quick for you. Thank you for
Yeah.
chiming in, though. Damn. Absolute legend,
They
channel member.
don't. They
Thank you,
don't.
sir.
You're right.
Hot Toast would include a Grogu with the fucking John Wick these days.
Yeah, we will.
That's cool.
They
Hot
don't
Toast
joke
doesn't joke
around
about Iron Man.
Yeah.
No.
It looks cool, the
Well,
gloss,
these two.
right? At first I thought, I don't need another 7. Then I looked at it,
Yeah.
and the glossy
No.
red and
I'm
the,
resisting.
and the chrome.
No. Don't
It
try
looks
and
so pretty.
enable me.
It looks
Don't do
so
it. Don't do
pretty.
it. No, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not giving in. But look, we've got some action slides here. So let's talk about the whole action sequence together. So the battle line, Heavy Mando comes in, he's kicking ass, but then they get cornered, and then we cut to the armor.
The
I love the
armor
shot.
with only melee weapons in a gunfight.
Yes.
It was a bit much for me.
But she was
to be
stealth,
honest.
bro. Come on, she was stealth.
True.
Back me up, guys. Back me up, chat. She's stealth. She don't need no pistols.
Yeah, but she
don't
doesn't even
need
have a Beskar armor, right? She just has fur.
Well, she's that good. She don't.
She
need
relies
that
on
armor,
her fur. Yeah.
bro. She don't need armor. Come on.
But
What's Andre
after
saying?
she got
Mini
close,
head
it
pass.
was pretty cool.
He did.
Mini head pass.
He did.
Lazy
Look,
Mando.
we'll go back to it. He does have a tiny head compared to
Yeah.
that
And
body.
the neck is longer than it used to be, right?
Maybe it's a new actor. Another stuntman. I don't know.
Oh, could be.
Because it's not Favreau, obviously, because he's way shorter than that.
Yeah.
Often says, I'm surprised they haven't done a stealth and Sub-Zero
Yeah,
like the
they're
Plastic
cool.
Mark
They're
7.
cool. I really love the Sub-Zero one.
You do, actually.
Yeah.
Best episode so far, Anthony's being a villain.
I'm being hired to be a villain over here. Give me a break. Fast and Furious.
Look, she
This is
kicked
like
ass. Look,
Lukage
those
or Rent level. Fast and Furious.
Oh, she's kicking ass.
Sorry.
But look, she needs like a new costume upgrade so Hot Toast can make another one.
Yeah.
Like she'll get a new piece of armor or something. You're the
Yeah.
armor. Make yourself some armor.
Yeah, true. You're talking about stealth. It would have been cool if she just like appeared as if from nowhere. You see these guys talking, all of a sudden she's behind them. That would have been dope.
Yeah.
Furry ninja,
Shani says
like a
action
little
sequence was
brown furry
cool.
ninja.
She is. They listened to Bo and acted as a cohesive unit. The armor reminded me of the guy that killed Scarface. Yeah. Yeah. Look, I think that was cool. And I think it's good that she sneaks in because she's not using weapons. So she's more the stealth.
She is.
Going
She's using
there,
the talking stick.
getting close. Yeah. Oh, man. And that jacked him up. And that would have some weight to it. She's banging shit with that all the time. So
Dude, yeah.
that was cool.
So
I enjoyed the sequence.
We've already seen that you can smack stormtrooper helmets just with your bare hands. Imagine
Of
getting the
course.
talking stick to your helmet.
Man, with the weight in it? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a beast.
It's
She's a
very
beast.
front heavy.
So she frees him up. I mean, this is a cool shot here too with them all together.
Yeah.
It was good to see. It was just good to see them actually do stuff. So that was cool. All that practice in the desert paid off, guys.
Throwing
Uh,
those.
th- then we've got this shot here from Bo's ship as her and Mando are coming from opposite sides. I loved
Yeah,
that
that was
when
cool.
they took him out.
Cool.
Now I don't have any shots from. I didn't pick any shots from the actual all the air fight stuff, but I loved all the air fight stuff.
Yeah.
Of, like I said, of Mando kicking ass. Vane, he's still alive, and then he retreats. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, I immediately thought that he was going to go to Cap Vanth for some weird reason.
Did you?
Because they left him alive, right? And I don't know
Yeah.
what else they would do.
Well, I don't know if he's going to come back in this series. I hope he does. I'd love to see Cobb come back into this series. But I hope he just gets his own show, right? I'd love him to have his own show. He could definitely do it.
Cap Vanth or Vane?
Yeah. Cobb Vanth.
Yeah.
Cobb Vanth. He could definitely have his own show, not Vane.
That'd be cool.
Andre says, had one slight issue with this fight. The Mandos got pinned down. They have jetpacks. No need to get surrounded by pirates.
Yeah.
Andre, I didn't think about that. Don't put that in my head, bro. You're such a downer. They were stuck, okay?
Debbie Andre, yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, I only thought, where's Heavy Mando? Wouldn't he be in
Banned.
the front? He's just leaving the others to get wasted first.
Come on. Stop that. Maybe they were out of juice. Okay?
Bet Mandalorian.
They already established that they run out of fuel, bro. I don't know where they get it from because they live in the desert, but they can refill it. She's the Batman lawyer. I love that. She is Thatcher Kelly.
Mandabat.
She is actually. She is.
Eat my hammer.
Eat my hammer. That's a good one. I am Debbie Downer today for sure. You and Anthony, bloody villains. Either way, Mando Bo kicked ass. I will say, this season though, I feel like Mando's taken a back seat a bit.
Yeah.
The actual Mando stuff around Mando now.
Yeah, and I think it turned some people down. Or
It
off.
has turned some people down. I acknowledge it. I do notice it. I'm excited for the extra stuff they're bringing in, but I do miss my Mando.
And it's kind of like a trend now, right? That they do that. That they have like a titular character who doesn't even get to play a role for a couple of episodes. It's like the formula. And I don't really like that formula, to be honest.
No.
I love what we're seeing here. But I don't like the idea of the formula.
What do you guys in the chat think? Do you think that, do you agree that Mando's taken a back seat? And what are you okay with it because it's building up the bigger story? And because there's such short seasons and short episodes, they need to expend. Again,
because it's
first priority was make the episodes longer. Just make them
and
longer. But if they can't do that, I get it.
it's more about Bo-Katan now, right?
Yeah.
This is her arc.
Yeah. Butch says, "Hey guys, I'm tuning in a little late, as was in a meeting at work, but I'm all ears, brother. Thank you for being here, mate.
Welcome
Channel
back.
member.
Yeah.
Welcome back. I don't want you to get in trouble, but if you do, you know we're there for you.
Yeah.
They left people high up with the one without the jetpack. Wait. Oh, he's talking Andre. The jetpacks are out of fuel again.
Yeah, it's expensive, bro.
Diesel toy.
Fuel is
It's
expensive
expensive,
these
man.
days.
Yeah.
Inflation and all.
That's right. I actually don't mind. I always loved the Lord of the Rings where the main character focus is shared. Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah, I don't mind
Shiny
because
Johnny-
you get to see more about Bo-Katan, which is pretty cool. But I don't like the
Yes.
idea that this is their formula.
And William says building the Mando story, and I agree. I like that they're building the Mando story. I just kind of wish they would do longer episodes, maybe, so we can still get some Mando. But I don't know. Look, maybe it's a massive process, so I get it. I've not enjoyed Mando this season, says Andre. I just don't see where the show is going. Love Bad Batch though. And then we got Andre's take. Yeah, then we got Andre's take. But I can understand that because there's less Mando and there's more story building. I think it's dividing a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
Season has been meh, to be honest, but this has been the best episode. But should have done a Bo-Katan show instead. She's very tied to Mando at the moment, though.
Yeah.
in this way, like with the law and the religion, and maybe she'll
Yeah,
spawn
it
off
kind of
afterwards.
feels like there's going to be like a dual ruling that one's going to have the dark
Mm.
saber, the other one's going to have the mythosaur to
Mm.
ride on.
Mm.
And because they've already
I
set
mean,
up beast control for Grogu, to me it kind of makes sense that Din Djarin will lose the dark saber, maybe to Moff Gideon,
mhm.
then Bo-Katan will get the dark saber, and then Din Djarin and Grogu will get the mythosaur. That kind of sounds like what it's going to be
Mm.
to me.
Interesting. And I just want to highlight what often says here that in season 2, he means it was done well. Um, season 2 was it was epic because it was all about Mando and Grogu, but you still inserted these extra characters. But I'm torn. I'm torn. I'm still excited for where the show's going, but I
Yeah,
just want to
sure.
see Mando step into the light a little more. Um, Lokogi says, yeah, I would have liked to see Din Djarin focus Mando series and Bo-Katan as a separate series, and they have
Yeah.
maybe one episode in each together.
I would have
Yeah, that
definitely
could
watched
work.
a Bo-Katan miniseries.
Oh,
Not just a
definitely.
separate series. Ooh, cool. Yeah.
She's awesome. It's not so much her story that's um, nothing's throwing me off, but I'm enjoying seeing her story. I just want more. Give
Yeah,
me
but I'm kind
more
of, when we're
Mando
talking
as
about
well.
it, while we're talking about it, I'm trying to think, why did they drop the Boba Fett line in there when Pelimaro met Mando? She said, like, are the Huts coming back? Are you going to confront Boba Fett or attack Boba Fett or something like that? And that
Mm,
came out of nowhere for me. So I was kind of thinking, why did they drop that line? Um,
mm,
Now I'm kind of thinking they're setting Bo-Katan up to be like the leader of the all of the Mandalorians, right?
mm,
Um, do you think there
which
will
we'll
be
get to
like a
in.
confrontation between Bo-Katan and Boba Fett?
There could be. Yeah, there definitely could be. I still think there could be a confrontation between Bo and Mando, although that's getting less and less
I don't think so. I
the
don't think so.
the more we see. Yeah, at the start of the
Yeah,
season, I thought definitely they're going to fight for the saber,
yeah,
and it did not go that way at all. And I thought, and then a couple episodes in, I'm like, oh, maybe they're going to fight for the saber still when she went and saved him and saw the
yeah,
mythosaur, but
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's gone. Now I'm thinking it's less likely. But you never know; they might go that route. Andre says, I've enjoyed the rundown more than Mando. Definitely. Just wish that, well, there you go.
Andre is
Hell
savage
yeah.
comment guy.
Just wish they would change out one of the hosts to someone more autistic. Oh, wow. I didn't read the second part. I was celebrating. Damn.
He's so savage.
Damn. What?
Oh, hell no!
Oh, damn.
Oh man.
That was me halfway through that. I jumped in thinking, oh, he said the rundown. Oh, and then I read the second part. Back through.
Yeah, John, you should have followed it up with just pointing at me immediately. Just saying, yeah,
Bloody hell.
yeah.
That hurts, Andre. I feel tears coming. I think I was being set up for a heel turn. I think Koska and Axe
It could be.
broke Moff Gideon out.
Could be because they
Ooh,
never
that's a
explained
good.
why Cosco Reeves and where X-Wolves are.
No, she just
They
said that
never
people
did.
left her. Is she setting Mando up?
No, I don't
Interesting.
think she's consciously doing that.
Bo didn't struggle with the weight of the dark saber either, like Mando does. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
more
so
in
he's,
tune with herself.
yeah, and I think she's also trained a lot more than Mando, and she knows
Yeah.
more.
Mm.
So like pretty cool. But she did struggle with the weight of getting all the responsibilities of being a leader back, I think.
Mm. Bait and switch, says often. And Bob says she's used to
Oh man.
handling large sabers. Wow.
Yeah, that went dark pretty quickly.
That went dark. That went dark. I like this shot here of all the Mandos,
Yeah.
the poor Mandos
Poor Mandos.
saluting.
I like the different helmets though.
The helmets are cool.
Yeah.
You can say that one's more feminine on the left. Oh,
Yeah.
that one's
Like a
more
Night
feminine.
Owl one. And then the
Yeah.
rest are more like the red one looks super aggressive. The middle one
Yeah,
looks kind of dim, to be honest. But the
yeah.
red one looks really aggressive.
I will say about Din, he hasn't really uh, acted like the leader when it's come to missions as
You
much. I'm just
sound
trying to
again.
think about. Oh, damn, is that better?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Um, Din's never really been I want to be the leader of things, though. Right? Yeah, he's not that. He's not that guy. So I understand that he's not calling the shots on the missions, and it's more her thing because she used to be a leader and all that stuff. So I do get that. What did you think of this sequence of Paz sending her down to come and meet the armorer, and what's going on with her getting? Like, I'm assuming, okay, getting her to take the helmet off. She wants her to bring Mandalorians who aren't part of the cult, because I'm assuming there's more Mandalorians that are not part of the cult than there are that are. Would you
Yeah,
agree?
so I think she's kind of seeing the value in. I kind of thought that in the beginning. I thought, like, why not let her take it off in the group so the group knows that it's the armorer's fault, not her choosing? Because now you come up with Bo-Katan with her already having removed the helmet. That seems like so
Set
defiant,
her up.
openly defiant to the
Yeah,
Mandalorians.
you
Yeah,
set her up.
so I think the armor sees need to evolve as Mandalorians. They really are strong together with all the knowledge that Bo-Katan brings.
Hmm.
It's like the Mandalorians of New Age, and they need to work together to survive. As she sees that now, I think.
Do you think they've explained to us, the audience, Armorer's reason for that from what Bo has done in the previous episodes with them to make her like? Because they haven't really given us the Armorer's perspective on why she would think that that's a good idea. Because she's
I
so
think
like, you're a Mando no more, blah blah blah.
yeah, I think they
But then
said
all of
it.
a sudden she's like, it's all right, it's all good.
Yeah, I think she said it right in this episode.
She kind of, she does talk about it, but there was no
Yeah,
like
but
lead up
it
why she
went
got to
too
that
quickly
conclusion.
for me. That's the only problem. The I think the story is clear, the arc is clear, but it's really too quick. It would have been
Mm,
cool if they had the help of the Night Owls a bit more, of the Death Watch, or
mm,
any other Mandalorian species, and then them listening to Bo-Katan as well, and then the armor
mm.
coming around. But that would take like 5 or 6 episodes to make it a bit more believable for me. So it was a bit too
Right?
quick, but I kind of get it.
Yeah. And I think there's some points here on that as we go down. So let's just check. When they put together the hunting party to rescue Paz's son, I was sure all the budget Mandos were going to die. It was cool seeing them survive to the end, to the next
That's
episode too.
cool. That's better than poor Mandos, budget Mandos.
Budget Mandos. I was thinking the same thing. She got punked. Yeah.
April Fools.
I was surprised. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Andre's making a good point here. Mandos together strong.
Strong.
Strong. The scene bugged me more than any other so far, says Andre. Din goes to all the trouble of drowning to get back in the clan, and I feel you here. Then Bo comes along, as teacher's pet, and Navra says, yeah, take it off, Bo. No problem, mate. I like how you wrote that. That's good.
No
Do you like my
problem,
voice
man.
acting there? Come on, I could do a Mando voice. Come on. Australian Mando from the outback. But you're right. Like,
Yeah.
all of a sudden she's like, so like Din should, if I was Din, if I was Pedro Pascal, I'd be like, let me take my helmet off.
Yeah.
I'll be taking my helmet off right there. Let me get some screen time, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go. So I wonder if that's going to have repercussions into the next episode of Mando being like, what the fuck? Like, huh? Yeah, so I don't know. Just said, nah, you good son, just don't do it again. Yeah, exactly. That's what she could have said to Mando.
Just don't do it again.
10 out of 10. Yes, Andre. I got a
Man,
positive comment.
man.
Yeah. I
Has
stepped
got
up.
to say something snappy again. There's your artistic host
There's your
there.
artistic- Boom. I just voice acted that too. Come on, Mandalorian. Hire me. Let's go. Australian Mando. I'll be in the show with Raylan Givens. I'll be in that show if anybody knows who I'm talking about. Deep cuts. And then we come to the last scene,
Yeah.
section. This was cool, and
Yeah.
what this could set up.
Yeah, so we already kind of knew that Moff Gideon didn't make it to
Still got
trial.
me. Shit.
Cheap ass Mike. Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. So we already knew
So,
that
yeah,
Moff
sorry,
Gideon didn't
yeah.
make it to trial, and that he
Mhm.
was either kidnapped or rescued. And the fact that it's Beskar makes it more interesting. So that could either be Sabine, which would make sense because of all of the ties to rebels. It could be ex-woes of Cosco Reeves because we didn't see them and we did see Bo-Katan. It could be like the older Death Watch Mandalorians. It could be a couple of things. Really curious to see what they're going to do.
Yeah. I think this episode really did a good job of setting up so much stuff because we also just skipped over the fact that Grief Karga has now given them land, right, for the Mandos
Yeah.
to live. So we didn't even touch on that. I think that's really cool because that means we're obviously going to see more of Grief. We're going to see more of this town moving forward, or maybe
Yeah.
of them setting up their own town. Maybe while they plan a mission to Mandalore to retake it.
Yeah.
And that's where I think IG-11 and all that's going to come back. Maybe they go to retake it. Maybe Moff and them come in the way. I don't think he's been taken. I don't think Moff's been taken to. I think he's been rescued. I don't think he's. Been
Yeah, I
taken
think
by
so as
Grief to
well.
punish him.
I think
he's
it's
been
going to be
rescued.
another group of Mandalorians.
You think so? Yeah. I mean, it could be. It could be. You're right. Axe Woves in them. That would be a way to bring them back in, and you
Yeah.
think and give them a villainous turn to be someone to go up against because they were pretty capable in that episode in Mando in season 2.
Because
do
I
you guys
think
in the chat?
Bo-Katan is going to reconciliate all the Mandos, so there also needs to be like a conflict. And I think the conflict is going to be with and about Moff Gideon and the Darksaber. That would make sense.
I think you're right. That would make sense. Shiny says the armor is doing the right thing, knows her instance on forcing all Mandalorian to follow the creed will cause the division that caused their fall. Yes, things changed after Bo saw the mythosaur.
Yeah.
Do you think her telling her that she saw the mythosaur has made her think? I just would have liked to see
Yeah,
some.
I think so. And I don't think it even matters if the armor thinks that she actually saw a mythosaur or that was like a vision. I think both would be equally as important to the armor to think, yeah, Bo-Katan might be the one to reunite us all.
Yeah. You know what I find the difference between a show like this and Andor for two different reasons is a show like Andor would have explained the armorers. We would have seen armorers' thought process maybe in a conversation with someone, maybe in a conversation with like Paz Vizsla, like, okay, I'm thinking this is what we need to do in order to do that. I think Bo's, I could see that conversation. That's something like Andor would do. It would delve into the thought process of the armorer coming to the conclusion where she
And
does
also,
that. Whereas in a
and also we'd see a lot more shady things of all good characters.
Yeah.
Because the good characters wouldn't be all good characters. And we would have seen a lot more family life and cool things of the bad characters. That
But
was
it's
the one thing
interesting
that
that-
Andor did well.
Right?
Sorry?
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think that's the difference. Well, I was just going to say, I think that's the difference between shows, the format of shows. The format of a show like Andor is to have those conversations and be that show. Whereas a show like this, it doesn't really have time, in a way, to have those conversations. And that's why sometimes I think some story arcs can be maybe not as well fleshed out because they don't have time to sit there and have those convos. While I would argue that a conversation like that would be more intriguing to me than something else, of them chasing. That would be more intriguing than having the episode of them chasing the bird to get the bird back for him to save the son, for him to be in favor to him. I could have had all that in a conversation about why it would be good to have these guys on board to bring back Mandalore. I don't know, it's just my thoughts. Let us know what you guys think. We've got some people commenting. Andre says, dun dun dun, piece of the unbreakable, impenetrable, flawless Beskar fragmented into the wall of a inferior alloy ship wall. Yeah.
I really
That
struggle
was
with the
strange.
show.
Andre's on one. Look, don't be bringing logic to this episode, Andre. Okay. Doesn't it have tons of Beskar, though?
Yeah,
Did
so
they?
they do have a lot of
Oh, they
Beskar, but
did.
they don't know how to make them into weapons somehow. So that's the thing they use. I think they can only
That's why
make
the
nuggets
armor.
out of them, or like I don't know what it's called.
Or money. You only make
Yeah,
money
so
out
like
of it.
the plugs, they can only do that and like put a stamp on it, but they don't know how to wheel it into something
Yeah.
useful.
Andre's like, I'm being way too negative tonight. Sorry, all. I'm sitting here with cool people chatting, having tea, and laughing away. Yet somehow I'm being as detrimental as John's talent capturing a frame of. Ah, I need a video of like that
Oh
says
man,
like burn or me getting burned or something like that. I need a video of that. Every time Andre burns me, I can just play that clip.
yeah, you do.
Damn, it'll be our most played clip.
Or just get the pirate ship with them firing shots.
That's actually a good one. And then the
Yeah.
explosions, people bouncing through the air.
Or you get Han Solo,
we need
Han
a-
shot first.
Shiny says we need a spin-off series of the dead guy floating around in the prison ship.
Yeah.
His story, how did he get there?
Yeah.
We got to know. Oh yes,
Oh,
look,
thanks, man.
Hoppen, get
Thanks,
figure posting to
thanks.
1K. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed to figure posting channel, hop on there now. Do us a favor. Hit
See,
that
this
like
is
button.
often earning back the spanner.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Look at him. Look at him. Boom.
Damn.
Absolute baller. Andre, don't ever change. That's it, guys. That's the last slide. So, any final thoughts on the episode, Anthony?
Yeah, so the thing is, they can set up a lot of things with these few episodes they have. And they only have 3
Mhm.
to land anything. And to me, it feels like
Mm.
this needs at least 5 or 6 more episodes for it to make sense, right?
Yes.
Either if it is about the Mythosaur, or it's about the Darksaber and Moff Gideon, or if it's about Rebels, it needs a lot more than the episodes we have left. So really
Yeah.
just to see how you do that. I'm still
You know
enjoying
what?
it.
What gets me about these types, like about this scenario, is I know it obviously comes down to a lot of business, right? Maybe this is the format of the show, and these are the budgets they've allotted to putting towards making a show like this for it to be profitable. You know, I would think though, with all the merchandising and all the other things that this show has done for Star Wars, that they would have more budget to go, okay, the story's expanding. Let's expand the episodes. Let's make them a bit longer, or let's go from 8 episodes to 10 or 8 to 12. I feel like the way Mando's going, it's opening up all these other worlds.
Yeah,
But why
yeah.
are they sticking to the same constricted format of a small 8 episode, half an hour show? I know this episode wasn't half an hour, but it can be longer. It get like an hour. It could definitely be an hour. There's so much story to tell. There's so many
It's just going to be
conversations they
too
could add.
expensive to do it like that. I think there's
Maybe
just
that's
certain
what it is.
rules. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that
so
that
cool.
upsets me though. I hate that there's rules like that. Like, surely they'd be like, okay, this is a flagship show. This is the show that kicked off Disney Plus with
Yeah.
Star Wars. Let's allocate some more budget to give it some more time so they're not constricted to condensing things, because they're probably writing more and filming more that they have to cut out to trim episodes down because of budget
Yeah.
and things.
Yeah.
I just wish that on the back end they would go, let's add in some more time. So the things that we're having gripes with, like the fact that we're not getting fleshed out stories that lead to people's conclusions, or more added for action or whatever, I think it would take care of a lot of that.
Yeah.
If they just made it a bit longer. Yep, give it time in the story and let the story breathe more, kind of like HBO does. Yeah, you're right, AJ.
Yeah, so I think in the podcast about The Last of Us that we love so much, they also talked about how much love HBO shows to the productions that they do. That it's really people loving the shows they have on, and therefore also having great insights on what the show needs. And it seems like the Disney shows are more about having certain packages and making money and obeying a certain formula and or agenda. Even though Andor didn't follow any of those, I think. So it is possible in Disney Plus. It's just they don't do it that often.
Yeah. Yeah, I really wish they would. I really wish they would look at that on the back end and be like, we need
Yeah.
more time to flesh this out. Because you guarantee, like, when we get upset with certain things in shows, and it may be like the writing or whatever, it's not just writing, it's editing. It's the things that have been cut out that might have added context here or there, or and that's frustrating.
Yeah.
That's frustrating. Often says even HBO messes up. They rushed half the Last of Us, right?
Justice for the fight. With
Often still bitter.
he's still on
Andre
that.
says,
I bet Alvin wakes up and he he just has like a moment when he gets up when he's still angry about it, or he gets to sleep and right when he dozes off to sleep, he's just they rushed it.
yeah. Has nightmares of it. Andre says, agreed. Problem they have is Andor breathed too much for most. Yes, but you need space to build the characters to care about. And that's a good point, Andre. A lot, and I guess a lot of the things that play into that as well is they would have all these things that track metrics. And I'm sure that Mando would have got more viewers in that format. So they're like, okay, this format gets more viewers. We don't want to make it longer. Like an Andor, because it doesn't get as many views and it doesn't get as much love. But I just don't understand how people didn't like Andor. Like,
So the fun thing about this comment is, they did it in the Bad Batch this season. They did that really well. You got to care more about the characters. You saw more individual characters. You saw more arcs. So the Bad Batch did it really well, I think. But that's Filoni, right?
yeah, that's right. Jedi Knights Watch, Graham in the house. What's up, brother?
welcome back.
Thanks for being here, mate. I just watched your video of your top 5 figures, actually, and your kids. That was an awesome video. Made me think
I need to
about
see
getting
that.
getting Mila in there to talk about my figures. You did good. I can imagine that would have been a challenge. If you haven't, guys, go check out Graham's channel. He's got an awesome channel. Jedi Knights Watch. Thanks for being here, mate. Often says, I honestly think this season has been poor because Filoni was doing Ahsoka.
Could be.
Poor? Often. No, you don't go with poor, bro. Not, just different.
Less awesome. He means less awesome.
Yeah, okay. Justice for Andor. Hashtag Justice for Andor. Thank you, Rance. Andre says, Bad Batch did good, yeah. Surprised me toward the end.
Yeah.
You guys are intriguing me. Justice for Andor. I like that. Always good to drop in. Thanks for the kind words. No worries, mate. Thanks for being here.
I'm certainly going to watch it.
Yeah, check it out. It's hilarious. They need more time to add armor to Grogu. So he's walking around full of Beskar like a hamster ball. A full Beskar hamster ball. He's gonna end up like that. That's why Hot Toys haven't made him fully articulate yet, because they're like, oh, we'll get there. He'll
and then we'll come full circle, right? Because you know that Grogu was like, he was obsessed with the ball of the Razor Crest handle, right? So if they put enough Beskar on him, he'll just be that.
And when he does his jump flips, he'll be like a jump flip, like he'll be a heavy little ball, like jump flipping onto people. He can bowl people over.
Yeah, he'll be like Cannonball. Jedi Cannonball.
Yeah. Come on, 5 episodes. Hey. I liked some of the other episodes.
Yeah.
Often.
I still like
I'm a Mando
the
shill,
series.
okay? I'm a shill for Mando.
A shill for Mando.
Grogu gets any more best case going to be Iron Man. Ooh. I could have that. 4 out of 5 seaweed faces. Yeah, let's give it our rating. Guys. Then let's throw in our rating. Let me bring up the banner. Rating out of 5 Mandos. What would you give it? 5 out of 5. So 5 being the best.
4 out of 5.
You're going to give it a 4 out of 5?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 too. I'm going to meet you there today. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5.
Wow.
Maybe a 4.5 because I'm more optimistic than you generally. More so because
You're just going to add on a 0.5 on everything I say because you're more positive than me.
I'm more positive than you. So if you say 4, I'll go 4.5.
That's hilarious.
You're like my gauge. If Anthony says it's like a 3, I'm like, I'm still probably a 4.
Yeah, so it's like a 4. Subtle.
That way I'll always like a little bit more than you do. Hot Toys Chrome Grogu.
Chrome Grogu, yeah. Yeah.
with the N1 Starfighter. Come on! Graham says this season has taken a long time to get going. 2 really good episodes, in my opinion, including the last one. Hope the last 3 are amazing. I'm with you on that. I hope the last 3 step up the action.
Dude, and I would love a
and keep.
Pershing spin-off.
Oh, yeah.
I would watch
You
that.
would love to do Pershing spin-off. New Republic spin-off. You'd love that.
Bo-Katan spin-off,
But
Pershing
done
spin-off.
like Andor. Yeah, but done like Andor.
Yeah.
Definitely. Andre says 2 out of 5. Damn, Andre.
2 out of 5. That's harsh.
He has made it clear though. Was it possible that BB-8 is actually
Imagine.
Grogu inside of it?
Oh, this would be the
Everyone's having a good laugh. Oh, AJ's there with us. He's about
So
4 out of 5.
it fits,
Nice,
right?
Nice.
kind of fits.
Oh, it does. There you go.
It does.
He does. Look, guys. He does fit. I thought the show was really good. Season so far, 4 out of 5. Look, I'm loving the building of the story. 4 out of 5 Mando drops. Nice, friends. He's back. He's definitely back. 3 out of 5 salad pirates. I hope season 4 doesn't take too long to happen. They need to move quicker. Yes, I will say that it was such a long time between season 2 and season 3.
Yeah.
Especially when the episodes are this short. Now, I wonder what drags the heels of it so long, because it's not like they have to wait for Pedro's schedule, because he doesn't have to be there on set when they're actually physically filming it. Yeah, so I agree, Graham. They should make it way quicker. Oh, Lani's awake.
4 out of 5.
Lani says, because girls are players too. No, look, this is deep cuts. We've been listening to that Girls as Player 2 song by some female hip-hop artist. I can't remember the name, Carly something. And Mila loves singing this song, and as do I. And it's because Girls as Players too. So Bo's a player,
that's
Bo's a
funny.
girl. Yeah, deep cuts.
Hi, Lani.
I love it. Mila mustn't be awake yet, otherwise she would have come to visit. Quest for biscuits. Look, he wakes up after being traumatized, and then all he can remember is he's craving for those biscuits again. That's Pershing's story. 8 episode series.
Yeah.
Andre, John didn't read it properly. What did I not read properly? Now I'm catching heat from Muffin. Oh, you are awake. ISB agent's awake. What? Coy Leroy is the female's artist name. I'm being corrected here by Mila Studios. Butch, man, I'm such a newbie to Star Wars. I'm sort of embarrassed to say that I enjoyed the episode 5 out of 5 for me. Don't say
Nice.
no. Look, hey, we were 4
Never
out
be
of 5,
embarrassed
Butch.
for what you like.
Never be embarrassed, Butch. We got your back. Mando for life. Love Bo-Katan's arc thus far.
Yeah,
Bo's
true.
arc has been epic. And she's a great actress, and I just think she's deserving of it as well. I think she's very cool. I'm enjoying posing her up. I'm all hyped up on Mando, so I'm posing all them up for a video at the moment, having heaps of fun. Leighton's in with the 4 out of 5 Bo booties. Oh, here he goes. Bo booties. Don't be embarrassed, Butch. That's awesome. Yeah. You know what? I'm changing my rating to Butch. I'm matching Butch. 5 out of 5. Let's go.
Damn.
Low. Huggy hops in. Because Girls is Players too. That song gets stuck in my head. Damn it. Now me and Miller are going to be singing it all day. They made Book of Boba between 2 and 3, which is like Mando suit. That could have been it. Maybe the production team of Mando were the ones. It wasn't all of them, though, making Book of Boba. You're right. They should have done it separately. Done Mando, done Boba, filmed them at the same time. But they didn't. We have Charlie Hep. I think this is the first time I've seen you here, Charlie Hep.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, mate.
Welcome.
Very interesting to be a good idea, you saying for now. Be like it now is in the way in the next on Sunday to find one. What? To find out, stop, say my name in that story timeline in cave. Bye, guys. See you on my live. Wait, am I reading wrong? Hang on. I'm a terrible reader. To be a good idea, you saying. For now, it'd be like, correct me if I'm wrong. Find out, stop saying my name in the story. Find out, stop, say my name in that story timeline in cave. Bye, guys. See you on my live. I'm not really sure what you're saying. But thank you. It's all good. We like what you like. I wish like the first 4 more. There you go. Like the first 4 more. And they're awake.
The ISB, the ISB
Yeah.
officers.
She's on deck. Will Boba appear on the next day because Mando hijacked his show? No, I don't think he's going to. I don't think he's going to. I think they're still trying to figure out what they're going to do with Boba.
Yeah.
Shany's like, he's having a laugh. Well, look, that brings us to the end, guys. Let's not drag it out because I know Anthony's about to fall asleep. I can see it in his hat.
I am.
I can see it in his hat. His hat's tilting lower and lower the more tired he gets.
Yeah, so actually I dropped like this bit of blue tech I was playing with, and now I'm like,
Yeah.
I need to find it before I step on it and everything sticks together in this room.
It's gone. It's gone, bro. It's gone. It's gone forever.
Yeah.
It's gone forever. Well, let's wrap it up. We'll be back next weekend, guys. Thank you for being here. We went a little bit longer. We got a little carried away, so thank you for coming in and hanging out with us.
Yeah, of course.
Often's asking you. Of course, he's getting Ultron. Yeah. Of course, he's getting Ultron. Me personally, I'm skipping that one, but I know Anthony will make a great showcase with him and enable me. I'm sure. Thank you, Andre. Thanks for being here, brother. I'm glad we all get to chat about the things we love and the things that can irk us, because I think you can get irked by shows you love. When you really love a show, you can get irked a little bit more.
Yeah.
So it's good that we can chat about it and go through those theories. Thanks for being here, Leighton. Thanks for being here, Graham. Thanks for stopping by. Shiny, Andre, Renz, everybody. Butch, you all know who you are. Often with your great slides again. I'll test it out sooner next time, so you can maybe help me blow them up if I don't know what I'm doing with those pictures. Lukagi, thanks for being here, brother. Take care, all. Another great discussion. Legends, not much going on the channel. I'm currently filming a video. I'm working on a video inside the Modular case. I'm filming it in the Modular case to show you how you can display and create scenes and worlds within the space of a Modular case. So I'm experimenting with that, having a lot of fun. You will see pictures because I like to spoil the videos with pictures on my Instagram because I love to take pictures. People can already see pretty much all my poses in the videos.
All the video, yeah.
Put on Instagram. But I just like to document my making of the video with taking pictures. So
it's a great idea for content, man.
Appreciate it. And Anthony, what are you currently working on? Luke, right? Luke.
Yeah, so I'm doing Luke, and it's
right
basically Luke in Book of Boba Fett and in The Mandalorian.
Nice.
And I'm done shooting Luke training Grogu for now, and I'm going to do Luke kicking ass, killing all the Dark Troopers.
Yes. Hell yeah. Looking forward to seeing that. Loving the pictures you've been putting out too. So make sure, let's help him get to 1K, guys. Let's get him up there. He deserves it. He puts in a lot of work. He literally can't walk in his room. That's how much effort he puts into creating content. So let's get him to 1K. Let's get him to 1K. Renz gave us a 5.5 out of 5.2 for the rundown. Woo! I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yeah, you'll take that and you'll raise it with a 0.5. So basically, you'll give it a 6 out of 5.
6 out of 5. Appreciate it. Legends. All right, guys. Till next week. We look forward to seeing you back. Have a great day, great night, great weekend, whatever it is. Live life, have fun, keep balling. We out. Peace.